Coming up, as the new semester begins, UTRGV has 2 full weeks of inviting events for those returning to campus. Plus, on KVAQ Sports, we will catch you up on what the UTRGV athletic team has been up to over the break. And one class in Brownsville is aiming to educate adults on the wonders of the computer. KVAQ-TV starts now. Welcome back, Vaqueros. I'm Dayton Trevino, and this is the first Spring 2026 edition of KVAQ-TV. I hope your break was as restful as mine. And for the first time this year, let's take a look at the top story. UTRGV is welcoming back its students, faculty, and staff with just one of many events planned for this semester's Welcome Week, the Welcome Back Bash. The Student Activities Program Coordinator says this semester's Welcome Back Bash will be new and unique after surveys and polls were conducted. Take a look.
We wanted to give a completely new take, or really basing it off of their interests.
The Welcome Back Bash is an event hosted at the university on both the Edinburgh and Brownsville campus each spring semester, aiming to connect students to university culture through the event. Although the event brings different themes annually, this year's Student Activities has planned a new dynamic perspective by introducing a dirty soda bar, Korean corn dogs, and a silent disco. Student Activities Program Coordinator Raul Liao says their department's student employees conducted surveys for students on what would be of interest to attend on campus. He also says UTRGV will host a silent disco for the first time.
As students enter the event, they'll be given a headphone set. The headphone set will have 3 different kinds of music or radio stations playing, kind of curated by DJs. And so the students get to pick which music channel they want to listen to. And as they choose a different channel, their headphones will change into a different color from red to blue to green. So you can see who all is listening to the same kinds of music as you. So you can find people who have same interests.
Liao teased the event will also have arcade games, foosball tables, and a roller skate rink for the Edinburgh campus, and laser tag for Brownsville. The event will be held on Wednesday, January 21st from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. in the Health and Physical Education Building in Edinburgh, and on Thursday, January 22nd from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. in El Gran Salon for Brownsville. Don't leave just yet, Vaqueros, because here are the rest of the events for Welcome Week. Today at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Union Commons, Charm the Semester will kick off Welcome Week on the Edinburgh campus and at Brownsville's Music and Science Learning Center, where students can create bracelets or charms with beads provided. For Friday, January 23rd, the Student Union will host a game room party from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. on the Brownsville campus and 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. for the Edinburgh campus. The fun doesn't stop there, Vaqueros, because on Sunday, January 25th, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., a Vaquero Family Feud game show will be hosted live on stage at the Student Union Theater in Edinburgh. Welcome Week is technically 2 weeks long as festivities continue on Monday, January 26th with a Runway to Success, where the Career Center will present professional clothing from its career closet modeled by students. It'll be held from 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. in El Gran Salon for Brownsville and at the Student Union Theater for the Edinburgh campus. For Tuesday, January 27th from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m., the Fraternity and Sorority Life Kickback will be held in the ballroom on the Edinburgh campus by the Center for Student Involvement. On Wednesday, January 28th, Brownsville will hold a Get Involved Fair from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. in the Student Union's El Gran Salon. For the Edinburgh campus, it will be on Thursday, 29th from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m., ending the activities for Welcome Week. I'm glad the Vaquero Family Feud wouldn't be with my real family. Think I'd pop a blood vessel from the stress. Speaking of, it's National Blood Donor Month, and despite January being National Blood Donor Month, the winter is a critical time for blood donations. According to the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center, donations go down by 25% during the season. Multimedia journalist Victor Ortega with the details.
That's what blood donation is. It's a way to give somebody hope. What better way to start off the new year by saving lives?
January is Blood Donor Month, recognizing those who donate in a challenging season for blood collection. According to the American Red Cross, this observation aims to raise awareness for blood donations during a period where rates drop. South Texas Blood and Tissue Senior Communications Specialist Roger Ruiz explains why the winter in particular poses a challenge for blood centers.
People are on vacation, they're out seeing family. High schools and colleges are out, and a lot of blood centers depend on high schools and colleges. It's flu season, so a lot of people are getting sick.
Ruiz shares that despite common misconceptions, most people in Texas above the age of 16 can qualify as donors. People who have received tattoos from a licensed facility can qualify, as well as people with diabetes or blood pressure if approved by their doctors. SouthTexasBlood.org also provides a list of medications that individuals can take while providing blood, such as pain relievers, including Tylenol, Advil, and Aleve, and common prescriptions. Ruiz says that a majority of the blood collected, not only in South Texas, but the rest of the U.S., goes to cancer patients.
Unfortunately, we're probably going to know somebody who has cancer in our lifetime. And so chances are they're going to rely on people who come in and donate blood.
Medicine and medical oncology professor Dr. Terrence Herman says South Texas faces a unique challenge besides the normal difficulties for the season.
We actually have more patients because they come from the north. So our use of blood goes up during that. As the weather gets less appealing, people tend to give blood less often.
A School of Medicine and Oncology and Hematology student interest group member Anu Quertena helps organize annual blood drives at UTRGV. In a statement provided to KVAQ-TV, she says, as medical students passionate about oncology and hematology, choosing to give reinforces that restoring health sometimes begins with simply sharing what we have. I am in front of the Brownsville Chamber of Commerce, where a mobile blood drive is planned to take place on January 20th from 2 to 6 p.m. You can schedule your appointment online at southtexasblood.org. For KVAQ-TV in Brownsville, Victor Ortega.
A lot of UTRGV athletic teams started their spring seasons over the break. On KVAQ Sports, we'll give you all the details of the openers.
Serving first, men's tennis kicked off its spring season against the Arkansas Razorbacks on its first game against an SEC team since 1979. The Arkansas Razorbacks beat UTRGV Vaqueros 6-1 early January at the HEB Tennis Center in Harlingen. The Vaqueros did not catch a break, falling 4-1 against the Rice University Owls January 11th. Head coach Nathan Robertson says SEC schools is a challenge, but one the team embraces wholeheartedly.
I mean, honestly, just we played good competition. That's the best kind of challenge. You know, when you play Arkansas and SEC school and a reigning conference champion, that's not easy. Those teams know how to win. So that's the challenge, is us competing against that level. But that's what we signed up for, and that's what we want.
Taking it over to a different court, women's basketball slammed its way to success, closing out its match against East Texas A&M Corpus Christi 60-55 January 10 in a Southland Conference contest at the UTRGV Fieldhouse. Head coach Lane Lord expresses how junior guard Jalea Ingram has been just what the team needs.
They had 16 fouls against us, and she drew 12 of them. So it just shows how aggressive she's been, but she's healthy and been playing her best basketball. And to have somebody that can close out games, make plays, and she's really provided that spark for us that we've needed. And we can ISO her at the end of the games and let her go one-on-one, and she's either going to get fouled or she gets to the basket or hits her pull-up. So it's been fun to watch her go to work.
Ingram says how the team prepared for the last two games.
Honestly, we're just trying to keep doing the little things, just if that's on defense or offense, just trying to get more shots up, just connecting more together.
That's all for KVAQ-TV Sports this week, Vaqueros. I'm Jasmine Espinosa, passing the ball back to you, Dathan.
Thank you, Jasmine. And now to a place of discovery and overcoming barriers online. For adults wanting to learn the vast digital landscape, Brownsville has a way for them to do so. Ian, tell us more.
I'm at the main branch location of the Brownsville Public Library, one of the places where adult computer literacy classes are being hosted this January.
We can help you learn how to be more confident in using them so that you can feel more powerful in this world.
The Brownsville Public Library System brought back its adult computer literacy classes by popular demand, offering assistance on navigating the digital world. Librarian and instructor at the library, Berta Gomez, shares how the classes are free and open to anyone ages 18 and older.
Every day we touch on a different topic. Some of them are programs like from Microsoft Office, as in like using a spreadsheet, a PowerPoint. Other times it's showing them how to do searches or how to navigate the internet, what to watch out for. project, or designing to, because we use canva.com. They get that interaction and new knowledge, and they feel that, yeah, if they would not have come here, they wouldn't have learned as what they did.
The public library has continued these free classes since 2022, building community and positive results. On its Facebook account, a story of achievement. A student who was able to earn a North Star digital literacy certification by using the class to find an old photo of himself in an archive. Take a look. Another post shows students holding poster designs made in Canva. Another student is recognized for his dedication and determination to the class.
An older gentleman in his 60s. He was in a wheelchair and he was only able to use one of his hands. He stayed coming to our computer classes for more than a year. And at the very beginning, I even had to help him sign in with his library card. He couldn't even do that. But by the end of a year or so, he did it all by himself, and he started to learn how to navigate the internet. And I was really proud of him for doing that. And if he had stopped coming to the classes, he wouldn't have been able to. Because it's all in the effort, that the time that the people take to come, and they just practice with other people that want to learn.
For anyone interested in the last adult computer literacy class, it will take place on the 27th at the southmost branch of the public library at 10:30 a.m. and at the main branch at 5 p.m. For more information, call 956-548-1055 or visit the Brownsville Public Library System Facebook. For KVAQ-TV in Brownsville, Ian Juarez.
Thanks for watching, Vaqueros. Make sure to catch our next newscast at 8:30 a.m. Monday, January 26 on VCast monitors and select social medias. For KVAQ-TV, I'm Dathan Tervino. I hope you all have a great spring semester and first day of school. V's up.